What's up everyone, Sea to Summit Cycling here. It's been about a month since I've made my last video. I wanted to take a minute to sit down and talk about why it's been so long since I posted, as well as a little bit of news in the sport of BMX that's happened lately. So if you look at this bike I have here, I got this at Dan's Comp about 9 to 10 months ago. I've actually done a bike check video on that. If you haven't seen it, go and check it out. So when I got this bike, not talking bad on Dan's Comp, but when I got this bike, it took me forever to actually get it in. It said it would ship in 1 to 2 days, and it took 3 weeks. I'm not even kidding. I called customer service multiple times, and I'm pretty, usually a pretty lenient, laid back guy. But when it blatantly says on your website that it'll take 1 to 2 days to ship, and then it takes 3 weeks to ship, that's kind of outrageous. So some news about Dan's Comp, in case you guys didn't know, they actually just got bought out. I'm not 100% sure about the company that bought them out. It was a company I had never heard of, but they did get bought out. So they will be moving their headquarters to North Carolina, I believe it was. And again, don't quote me on that. But honestly, I saw it coming. Not gonna lie. After seeing how the situation with me buying my bike went down, it really doesn't surprise me at all. But speaking of this bike, if you notice, there's no rear wheel. Well, I've been having issues with my wheels for about a month, and I've been trying to kind of limp them through. My front wheel was the first one to go. It had an unsealed hub and was honestly on its way out the door. You can see it's hanging up right there. So I got this brand new wheel. It's an Odyssey Quadrant wheel, or rim, my bad, with 80s Road Bike Company. Oh my gosh, 80s Bike Company roadie hub. I got alloy nipples and the purple color on there. So I'm gonna be getting the same one for the rear. I haven't actually gotten that one in yet. I ordered the first one first, not thinking my rear wheel was as bad as it was. And yeah, I'll show you guys what that one ended up looking like right now. So here it is. I pulled the hub out because it's still in good shape. I'm gonna save that. So I went to a brand new bike park for a night session when I got my front wheel in. And from the minute I unloaded my bike, it just didn't really feel right. I got that huge bend flat spot in there. And then as I continued to ride, I ended up breaking a couple of spokes and putting that massive crack right in the seam. So that was a great time. If you guys are interested, I am going to be doing a giveaway on this rear hub. So it's a Mission Engage sealed hub, right hand drive 9-tooth. The hub's in perfect condition. It was mainly just the rim that gave out on me. So if you guys are interested in that, if you're not already subscribed, click subscribe and then comment down below giveaway. And in a week, I'll give one person a chance to win this. I'll select them at random. Once they've been selected, I'll message them, get their address, and I'll ship it to you, no cost to you. Going kind of back to my bike, like I said, I did a bike check video. I don't know if you guys have checked that out. If not, you really should. This is definitely a beginner BMX bike. I paid $380 for it shipped, and when I first got it, it seemed to be actually a lot better than the price. I really thought it had some super high-end components on it for the value and price that you were getting. But the more I rode it, the more I really don't think so. I mean, my front and rear wheel were shot in less than a year of having this bike. My bottom bracket's starting to give me tons of problems. I don't know if I got water in there. It's sealed, but I don't know if I got some sort of water or corrosion building up or what, but it is just super gritty, super hard to turn. So that's probably going to be the next thing on my list to get knocked out. I mean, ultimately, I still like this bike. I'm definitely not trashing Kink as a brand or trashing the bike, but it's definitely something that if you are going to be on a tight budget, it may be worth it to kind of save up a little bit more money and buy something that's a little bit more higher end than this. just for the simple fact that with my 2 wheel sets alone, I have $180 in the front wheel, 200 in the rear wheel. So that's 400 bucks right there. So if I would have just bought a little bit better bike and wouldn't have had to replace my wheels, then that alone could have saved me money in the long run, seeing as how I already had 380 in my bike to begin with. But like I said, I love my bike. I love the color. I'm going for like a black, purple, and chrome look, which I'm kind of achieving and pulling off. So I'm not trying to talk bad. I definitely would still recommend this bike, just maybe not if you're on a budget and don't have the ability to like fix parts if they break. If you also notice, I'm kind of running like a really aggressive, almost like a trail tire. It could almost pass as like a mountain bike tire. I got these to do a little bit of trail riding on, and I went to the park with them as soon as I was done with my trail ride to meet up with a couple of friends. And honestly, I loved them. I was like super skittish, super scared to drop in, but they actually hook up fine and ride just as good as my street park tires. So I'm keeping them on there. If you guys are interested in these, they're the Maxxis Max Daddy tires. Super cheap. Like I'm talking dirt cheap. I got them for $15 a piece. The only thing that'll probably be like a super downside for most of you is they only come in a 2.0 tire. So if you're into like running that super wide, like 2.4, 2.5 tire, they don't come in that. But you can check out the Maxxis Holy Rollers for that. They do come in, I believe, a 2.25. So a little bit wider than what these guys are. That's pretty much it for the BMX bike. Moving on to the Brome. I know you guys have seen a bike check of that. If you haven't, again, check that out after you're done watching the BMX bike check. So, as you guys know, I just gotten these new Panaracer tires on there. They're 35 millimeter over the 40 millimeter that come on the bike. And I at first was loving them, not gonna lie. I was talking really highly of them. I have a video out on them doing a first impression and first ride of them. But I went out one day and like a slightly rainy, foggy, misty type day, and I went down pretty hard. It kept me off the bike for about a week. So that was rough. And I'm not blaming the tires for that. I was riding pretty fast for the conditions that we had, but it still kind of kept me off the bike for a while, and I actually haven't rode the bike since. Not because I'm scared to, mainly just because, like I said, I've been into BMX and really trying to get like some last rides in before it turns rainy and I can't ride park. As you already know, like I said, I can't really ride the mountain bike right now. The trails are super swamped and muddy, and it would just do more damage to them than it would good. New update to the bike. You guys haven't seen this bike yet. I haven't done a bike check on it. I will in the future, but I just got this Renthal 30-tooth chainring on there. Like I said, I haven't got a chance to ride it yet, but I'm pretty excited too. I can't wait for a nice like sunny week so I can get out and ride. Like I said, if you guys want a chance to get this hub, subscribe if you're not already, and comment down below hub giveaway or just giveaway, and I'll pick one person at random after a week of this video being posted. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm gonna get ready and post later this week, hopefully, a video doing a bike check of my Tuckle 2, the Raleigh, the one you guys just saw a little bit ago. I've got a lot of high-end parts on that and a lot of like pretty cool stories about it. So if you guys are interested in that and you have an interest in mountain biking, look for that in the future. Hit the bell icon if you want to be updated when it's posted. And also give me a follow on Instagram. I have tons and tons of short videos as well as pictures that get posted on there that I don't post on YouTube. So give me a follow on there. Good riding, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.